Hi everybody, hi guys, Ryan here, aka Steve Fan 61. Some of you know, aka hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, Steve Fan 61, Steve Fan 61 here, or as most of you know, although most of you know me by put on personal times, Ryan here. I've now got the final reveal of this, which is the Tamyia 48 scale f-4b Phantom 2. So that's my final. I've got the yeah. So it's basically the final reveal video. Um, obviously, what I'm now going to do. Obviously, I'm not long. Obviously, I'm not. What I'm going to do, as in a short few moments, is I'm going to be filming I'm going to be filming the final reveal from my phone for the bulk of the final reveal with my from my phone, but the top down view and the underside view being from my laptop here. So, and then um, I might even, if I can, um, film it from outside so you can get it in a different light as well. I don't know, as in from the phone point of view. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm going to stop the video now here, and then I'm going to record it um, from my phone. All right. So here we are, guys. Here's the Phantom. So this is how it is. So here she is. Here's the final reveal of the Phantom, guys. So yeah, that's how we are at the moment. So I'm just gonna. So yeah, as you can probably see, it's a Phantom. It's absolutely covered in stencils. It's absolutely covered, as well as the more ornate personal squadron decals. It's covered in absolute. It is absolutely covered in stencils. So obviously, there's loads of stencils of various warnings and no step labels, no step stencils on the wings. Even I think I don't know how well you're going to get this. There's even a warning label on the deck on the insignia, on the US insignia. There's another one down the fuselage. Another one going down the fuselage side here. I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see it better. So yeah. So we've got some more snow step stencils on the tail here, another one on the aileron there, and there's another one. There's another warning label. I don't know how you're going to get it because it's absolutely buried in the 100 on the wing. The line, there's a line decal type there. There's a couple of warning labels there. Honeycomb stencils there and there. Even some I'll give you. Another. You'll get a look at the decals underneath, but there's some of the stencils underneath, like on the pylons and the geared doors, for example. But yeah, that's the Phantom, guys. That's how she looks. So here we are, guys. Now here's the underside of the Phantom. So as you can probably see, it's now obviously what I didn't show in the last video because it's not really practical to is the underside of the Phantom. So as you can probably see, it's got all the decals on, all the way from various. Again, I'm going to zoom in here, so just so you can see the decal. So you've got stencils underneath as well, because obviously this is a Phantom. It's covered in them, as well as obviously stencils, and obviously the star and bar on the correct side. Various stencils, the ones you can see. Again, not all of them you can see because some of them are covered up by the sidewinder pylons, and obviously various and the like the decorative decals on, for example, on the undercarriage doors. On the undercarriage doors, for example. Uh, yeah, on the undercarriage doors, like for example, and then obviously there is some stencils on. There is a stencil here on the nose gear door, but it's covered up um, by the Sparrow missile, which also has stencils on it. I don't know how well you're getting that. I hope this is coming out better than the last video, because frankly I had to, having watched back the last video, I had to delete it. But there we go. That's just me being acute, just me trying to perfect my videoing. So in all theory, I'm having to do as very little editing as possible. But there we go. So that's how we are with the Phantom, guys. So that's how we are with the Phantom, guys. That's the underside view of the Phantom, guys. So here we've got the underside view. I'm actually filming this from outside from my garden, outside my back garden, and because I've got a table with a clear perspex with a clear top glass top. So I don't know how well you'll get in this, but that's what the Phantom looks like from underneath. Hope you like this, guys, and I'm gonna go back to indoors in a minute. I mean, I might just give you guys a quick view of it. Obviously, a quick walk, a quick look of it, look of it over it from outside, and then obviously give my thoughts back on the inside. All right. So, yeah. So here's another view of it, guys, from my outside my back garden. I hope you like it. So now coming to the bit of the video where I give the scores. So kit review 10 out of 10. Kit review 10 out of 10 in terms of the quality of the plastic, and obviously the instructions, the build in terms of, and the clarity of the instructions. 10 out of 10, and obviously the clarity of the kit parts were crystal clear. So buildability, so kit review 10 out of 10. Buildability 10 out of 10. Again, this kit is a Tamiya kit. This kit is classic Tamiya. It's classic Tamiya, and that we know that you can more or less, that this goes together really well. It builds really well, and it goes together really well. The only issues I had with this in terms of fit issues were my own, and that was obviously either side of, and that was this intake. Excuse for the high screech. And then that intake there, it was this intake were both with this in where the intake to fuselage join, center fuselage join on this side, and this side. And then the only other thing that I could have done better was, to be honest, if I'm on it in terms of build improvement, was to fit the undercarriage. Was to fit the undercarriage. It was fit the auxiliary intake doors underneath better, so that they, and was to clean up them the undercarriage doors better, so that basically they fitted level without a step in them, so that they fitted completely flush, so that the drop tank underneath it would fit flush to the fuselage, instead of having two bits of sprue underneath, two bits of frame, kit frame, flattened off and glued onto, to glue the tank on, so there wasn't a massive daylight gap, underneath, to the point you could see daylight through it. So yeah, that's maybe the only other thing that that's the only thing I could have maybe improve on. But that, I say, that wasn't the kit fault, that was my fault per se. So yeah, 10 out of 10 from that point of view. Paint job, again, this is my own personal opinion, but obviously I think I've done a really good job on this. The decals, in terms of painting it, obviously it's usually, in terms of to be honest, it's the usual paint scheme for a US Navy aircraft from the 1950s to the early to the 1980s, which was light gold grey and white, with this, in this case, with black, with the black nose top, with the black top of the nose radome, with the black top of the nose, with the black on top of the nose radome, and obviously on this aircraft, the black stems back to the refueling door 19, and obviously black canopy. But I think Phantoms, generally speaking, had black anti-glare panels, had the anti-glare panel in black, even if the rest of even if the canopy was light gold grey, and the nose radome was all over black or white, or later on they became white, they were painted all over in white, so to speak. So yeah, so 10 out of 10. Again, the decals, again, I want to put this down to me. I don't know if it's the kit decals or not. I don't know if it's me or the actual kit decals, or the actual decals. Obviously, notoriously in the past, Tamiya decals have been known to be thick. Obviously, have been thick. So as a precaution to that, obviously, I gave this 3 coats of, as a precaution against that, I gave this 3 coats of three coats of gloss to seal, 3 coats of gloss prior to putting the decals down. I then put in the decals down using Microset Microsol, and then obviously I used Tamiya X20A as an insurance policy in many ways to really bed the decals in. Again, some of them, as you can probably see, some of the decals have split. I don't know if that's the actual decals being slightly too thick, even with a gloss coat down, even with a gloss coat being on. even with a gloss, even being put onto a gloss coat, or whether that's because the gloss coat underneath is still contracting and is still gassing off, so to speak, to the point that obviously it's caused the decals to crack, or the decal above it has caused the decal, or the undercoat, or the top coat above it has caused the decal to crack as it's bedded in. But from that point of view, I really don't know. Um, I'll have to see. Again, it might be a mistake that I've made. It might be the Tamiya's decals. Ultimately, I think what I'm going to have to do is build another Tamiya kit, aircraft kit, and see how I get on with the decals with that. With the Tamiya, with if I ever build another Tamiya aircraft kit. But other than that, other than the decals and my mistakes, I'm going to still give this top marks. I'm still going to give this top marks because at this point, I don't, like I say, as for the decals, I don't know if it's the kit decals or myself. From that point of view, I'm going to give the kit the benefit of the doubt and go that it was my own fault. So I'm going to give the decals decals and paint job 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's it really for the Phantom. I've really enjoyed the build, thoroughly enjoyed the build in terms of actually building it, painting it, and obviously building it and painting it and putting the decals on and putting the stores. Like I say, in my scores, obviously it's more or less got top marks. Top marks. It's more or less got top marks because, of course, you can't. It's a Tamiya kit, really. You can't really fault it. If you make a mistake on a Tamiya kit, generally speaking, it's you. The build, it's you. The build, it's the build, it's the build, it's you. It's either well, generally speaking, the faults are mine that I made the kit, as in the belly tank not fitting all the way up to the underside of the fuselage, and obviously the intake's not fitting properly when being glued. Those were my own faults. They were not the kit faults, because obviously I test fitted them properly. I test fitted it properly. The intakes are test fitted properly. The auxiliary air intake doors, which has got a bit of the internal structure that you can see from inside the auxiliary air intake doors, and therefore the engine equipment, the engine driven equipment, yeah, the engine driven ancillary equipment, you can that I didn't really test fit that. I just glued it in, so it's my fault really. I'm going to hold my responsibility up for that. But yeah, other than that, it gets full marks. Obviously, before I sign off for this video, quick preview of what I'm going to be building next, and there will be a review for this coming either today or tomorrow. I don't know. This is Airfix's 72nd scale. Airfix 72nd scale Humbrol Airfix starter set of the Red Arrows Folland Nat. I'll be honest with you, this is now technically a gift set, because obviously Airfix have now redone their starter sets, so they're a lot less complex than the original kit, than their classic kit range, shall we say. But this is going to be a challenge for me, because yes, it is all one, as you can probably see, it is all one colour. It is red. However, this is a Red Arrow. The Red Arrow is the RAF's Royal Air Force's aerobatic display team, and they are gloss red, and they are kept spotless. So effectively, when it comes, not so much when the building, when you come to the painting stage, when I come to the painting stage of this, it's effective. I've got to treat the painting stage when I near the end of the build. I've got to pretty much do my prep work for this. Is effectively, it's effectively like prepping for those of you that are car builders out there. you know what I'm talking about, in that your prep work prior to paint job has to be absolutely spotless, because generally speaking, because it's gloss, it's a high gloss finish. It'll be a high gloss finish. It's a high gloss finish. Obviously, it's a high gloss finish. Generally speaking, you don't have much room for error. And to be honest, unlike what I've just built, as in the Phantom, whereas with that you can get away with weathering, you can hide your mistakes with weathering. This you can't, because these are kept spotless. Because if there's any dirt on these things, the commanding officer, as in the AOC, David Montenegro, has a fit. Or the current commanding air officer commanding has an absolute fit. So yeah, that's what I'm building next. You'll get a review of that either today or tomorrow. It all depends how long it takes me to. All depends on how long it takes me to edit this video, and to be honest, how much space this video takes up when it's all edited together. So yeah, that was my build. That's the final build, Phantom, and obviously the sneak peek on what I'm building next. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked this video. I hope you've enjoyed the build series. This build, my journey with this build series. Most of you do, because most of you those of you who know me personally have followed me a very long time, and in fact, some of you who follow me have in fact met me on have met me a couple of times at Scale Model World. Have met me at when I was at Scale Model World Telford, Scale Model World at Telford last year and the year before. So yeah. So from that point of view, yeah. But all I just want to say is thank you for watching this video. I'll see, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Like, if you're not subscribed, please like this video, or not like it. Doesn't really matter, because it's or not like the video. If you don't like it, feel free to not like it. Doesn't really bother me. If anything, it boosts the anything it encourages it just drives the YouTube YouTube's algorithm. And on that front, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to me. Obviously, like LCS, basically, like the video or not like the video, comment, and if you're not subscribed. And if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe and switch on the notification bell so that you get all notifications when I put out a video. And other than all that, just wanted to say huge thank you to all of my 393 subscribers for your continued support. As in, people that support me from where I first started the channel. A good what? Since I started making content on the video channel 10 years ago now, to pretty much now, as in the new subbies. But anyway, all of that. Anyway, I'm waffling on, and God knows how long this video will be. I'm just now waffling at this point. Anyway, right, on topic, sharp, brief. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this video, chaps and ladies, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which will be the review of the Folland Nat. Okay? Bye for now.